Alright, and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the Third. If I sound any different, I ain't feeling well. But the show must go on. So, off screen I did some grinding. Everyone, except for a handful of people, are around level 118, 119, 117. I worked with a couple of them. Get their levels up. Because I don't want to have only a couple people carry the team. I want to use everyone. Off screen, I also grinded up Orbments and Mira. So everyone is now fully unlocked in terms of their Orbments, their slots. So they have the max EP they can naturally have. So now, see if I can buy some armor. Buy one of that. I'll buy 4 of those. I am rolling in Mira right now. Alright. So yeah, I did a lot of off-screen grinding. I mainly... Let me see something. I mainly stuck with strata, or the 5th plane. Those demon monsters that we've been fighting, they're really good experience, especially if you have Ren as your support. For Mira, or not Mira, for Sepith, you still want to go to Chapter 4, or Plane 4, where that werewolf and the Shining Palm are. Okay, I think everyone's good. Let me just check weapons real quick. That would boost him up 100, but it also drop his arts by 50. Alright, Joshua doesn't have anything better. Shara doesn't have anything better. And neither does Kloe. Alright. So yeah, my also off screen. Oops. What I did was I basically also took all my Mira, sold it, or not Mira, my Sepith. I took all my Sepith and sold it. Space Sepith is worth the most. You get 300 Mira per 1 Sepith. So that's how I got rich quick. I'm not too worried about my Sepith count, because I also have I have that grinding spot if I need to go there. And if you're grinding Sepith, I still recommend I recommend switching from Ren to Josette, because Josette gives more Sepith drop than Ren does. Speaking of Ren, I'm going to switch over to her. Double EXP growth is really good, so we're going to be doing that. I'm probably going to be clearing my throat a lot, just to let you know. I also have a buttload of cough drops on standby, so I'm probably not going to go this session without one in my mouth, because holy hell does my throat hurt. And I get to do voices while I'm sick. This is the warp to the 6th plane, right? Time to hop to it then. Are you sure you're okay now, Kevin? I'm fine, honestly, never better. Anyway, we can't afford to stand around talking here. We need to get moving. You're right, I suppose. And in we go. So yeah, Estelle's probably going to be taking a break for a while. So is Reese, definitely Ren, and Richard. They're going to be taking a little break. This is Rommel Pond, isn't it? So the next place to be recreated is the scenic route near the Liberalian royal family's villa, huh? Will probably be more dangerous than scenic this time around, though. We should start exploring as much of it as we can, but stay sharp. Alright, go ahead and activate this. See if they've got anything better. That's a 200 boost right there. Man, they're just giving me all the good stuff right away. You know what? Sure. Alright. It'd benefit 3 of my guys. Kloe would lose some art attack, so maybe leave her alone. Master beads. Yeah, EP charge 2 for sale. Alright, what kind of quartz do they have? Still, it's pretty much the same. Be nice if Haze was up for sale. Or at least get a second one. Because I'd love to have that. Alright, we're good on that. Back to equipping. Yeah, I just realized that I bought all that stuff just to upgrade it right away. Oh well. I'm not too worried about it. These ones keep messing me up. Oh yeah, I decided not to go with her upgrade. There you go. Get the wing blade. Here we go. There we go. Did I give Joshua his new one? No, I didn't. Alright. Joshua's going to be our powerhouse here. Alright. Anything different here? I was kind of expecting a door, not gonna lie. Alright. Let's get going. I was gonna say looks pretty much like the scenic route, and holy cow, that's a big guy. Take that. So this thing looks just like a big old version of the one we fought in the first plane. Holy cow, the experience. Everyone leveled up from that. Alright. Already at 117. Thank you, Ren. Oh yeah, I thought so. I don't have Eagle Eye on. So we go from were-rats to rat fighters. Come on in closer. Let's see, they're wake to Mirage. Thankfully, I've got that. Joshua can just miss. Thanks, Joshua. It's a good thing Kloe is not lacking in damage. How did that miss? Yeah, and the death perk doesn't seem to work when you want to use arts. Cut him up. Good job, Kloe. Alright, some extra Sepith. We got... She learned Sturm 3. Which one is Sturm? Is that her impede skill? Hello? Huh. None is written on the monument. Huh, no chest. Now we got a split path. Silver gem. Don't you have better things to do? I should. You found me out. What does the silver gem do? It's EP 5. $923. Let's do it. I like being ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous. That's fine. Let's give you the ruby gem. Give you EP3. Cast 2, cause why not? Will that give him... No. Damn, I really want to get Abyss Fall again. That move was so much fun. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, I want to check this side for a chest. Probably gonna go end up, alright, chest anywhere? Guess not. Let's see what's south. Oh, that. You know what? I should probably go north. Just cause I know it loops around. Man, this guy's big. Okay. I think everyone's caught up now. And also, Kevin is getting a little too far ahead for my liking. But nothing I can really do about that, so let's head north. What the? I think space is a little warped here. Let's see. Yeah, I want to go to the dead ends first. Alright. Hello. The face of the monument is glowing, and words are visible upon its surface. The Lord of Phantasma does decree. Here lies the monochrome schoolhouse. Place your hand on this monument, the white wings among your number. So our friends left a message, huh? And I'm sure the white wings mentioned here must be referring to... I can only assume it must be a reference to my descendant. Oh good, she can travel freely. You're here. Celeste? There's no need to be alarmed. This is only a shadow of myself that I created to talk to you here. Technically, I'm still in the garden. But now that I finally have some of my strength back, I've gained a few new tricks like this one up my sleeves, so to speak. Wow, that's cool. Anyway, am I right in guessing we'll need to use this monument to proceed? You are indeed. It appears to be a kind of gate connecting this area and another realm created by the Lord of Phantasma. However, in order to activate it, you will need to have a certain member of your team with you. No doubt they work in a similar way to the doors scattered throughout Phantasma. Makes sense. So in that case, the gate will only open if I'm on the front lines? I'd say so, yes. The other monuments in this area will likely also serve as a gate to other areas, requiring different team members. But as it stands, none of the others are active. I presume you will need to travel through this gate and finish the area beyond it first. Understood. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Should you require my aid, I will be in the garden. I'm ready to proceed when everyone else is. Just say the word as soon as you're ready to move on, alright? Will do. I want to double check our equipment before we get a move on, though. Everyone cool with that? That's not a yes or no, guys. Just getting up all in my personal space like that. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, okay. I was thinking only Kloe was going to go in, but no, we're all sent. What the? The Royal Academy? But everything's been drained of color. Well, except for the monsters. Am I just overthinking things, or are the different colors meaning something? And now we know what monochrome schoolhouse was supposed to mean. Sure is creepy to be in a world of black and white like this, though. I feel the same way. Even if it is creepy, however, we still have to explore the grounds from top to bottom, so we may as well get started. There are 5 buildings in all: the main building, the clubhouse, the girls' dorm, the boys' dorm, and the auditorium. There's also the old schoolhouse, which is accessible via the path at the back of the main grounds. Good to know. We're going to need to keep an eye out for those knights prowling around too. Right. Got it. But first, monument. I swear if they have anything better. Okay, they don't. Alright. Out of curiosity. Oh, geez. I'm only getting started here. Alright, let's get into a fight, I guess. The Black Knights. Let's see something. Alright, they take a little extra damage from time magic. Not immune to instant death, though. They're not very strong. Well, Kloe's also not very strong. There we go. Alright, Joshua, you can have that one. Good to know they're not all that physically capable as well. Alright, so if I'm having to guess here, I'd say... Wow, they didn't give that much at all. So I'd say our main grounds is the Herb Scenic route. And then we go to these miniature areas. There's a chest here with 10,000 Mira. Think outside the box, or chest. Yeah, no, they barely give out any Sepith. And not that great of experience either. Oh, hello. Man, they're all over the place. Hello. You too. Your excuse for thievery is as wooden as I am. I love the chests. I hope... I may have said this earlier, but I hope, like, they continue to have funny chests like this in the later games. Alright. Guess we'll start with the boys' dorm. Anything in here? Tomato fondue. Did you know? Trails in the Sky's Japanese name is Sora no Kiseki, but the Japanese team has fully endorsed the English name to the point where it's used on the cover of the Sora no Kiseki manga in Japan. That's cool. Kind of wish they brought over that stuff. Like, I'm all down for collecting more manga. Especially, like, you tell me, like, I could get something like this in manga form? Hell yeah. Give it to me. Alright, Alright, there's none in the boys' dorm. Except for Red Knights. Huh. Okay. I was wrong. I saw the color Knights, and I thought, oh, their color must represent a weakness they have. So I'll run into every color, and their weakness is their color. Nope. They're all weak to time. In case they start moving forward. They shouldn't, but... And if we take too long... Oof. Yeah, no, they really don't like time magic. And goodbye. Everyone leveled up again. Kevin's getting too powerful. Nothing else here. Alright, I guess next stop I'll check the girls' dorm. Fish skewers. spider looks at you angrily for disturbing its living room. My bad. Hello? Mirror comes and mirror goes. Sometimes they may be lost, but at times that loss can be regained manyfold. Offer 50,000 mirror to me, only then shall the door open. That's about half. Sure. Better not regret this. Alright, what is this? It's a star door, so it's not going to be that long. Not as long as a moon door. Thankfully, I don't have anyone with a really rough voice. Because that's going to hurt. The city of Bose. I do so enjoy this music. It's Mayor Maybell. Thank you very much for coming today. I'd love it if you would be able to start coming to pray like this more often. I'm afraid it looks as though I won't have a choice in that matter. If I show any signs of skipping Mass lately, Lila gives me a stern lecturing. You're rather fortunate to have someone like her by your side, you know. Nothing is more valuable to a person than someone who will chide them when they seem to be straying from the right path. Oh, I couldn't agree more. I do wish she would go a little easier on me than she currently does, however. Look at it this way. The fact that she doesn't shows just how important you are to her. For one thing, I hear you've been exceptionally busy with work these days. I wouldn't be surprised if she hoped to make the time you spend here to be a break from all of that. As frustrating as it is to admit, that's a scarily sound assessment. But she can't keep me away from work forever, now can she? I think I ought to be getting back to it now, so if you'll excuse me. Please give my regards to Father Holstein, too. Certainly, and a good day to you, then. As if Lila wasn't bad enough, now I have Sister Rosa saying the same things as her. Oh, well, next up is expecting the market, so I should probably get to doing that. I was expecting Lila to be here to meet me by now, though. She's been awfully cold to me lately, and I still don't have a clue as to why. I thought she was going to pray with me today, too, but then she up and decided she needed to take care of shopping. Maybe I can grill her on it later. For now, I should hurry and get to the market. Oh, isn't that Lila? Thanks, I really do appreciate your help today. Not at all. I should be saying the same to you. Anyway, if you need anything else, just give me a call. I can always worm my way out of whatever's on my schedule to make time for you. I'll certainly keep that in mind. Please do. My little sister has been so excited for the big day already. It'll surely be one to remember. Yes, I'm sure. For now, however, I really should be going. Oh yeah, the mayor should be about done with Mass now, right? Until next time. Farewell for now. Did I just witness what I think I did? So that's why she's been acting so distant towards me lately. I wish she had said something. I thought we were supposed to be close. I suppose it shouldn't come as much as a surprise. She's a grown woman. And she might seem cold towards people on the outside, but she's a wonderful human being, and a rather attractive one too. If anything, I'm surprised it's taken her this long to find someone. Well, it wouldn't be fair for me to get in the way of her happiness. I do feel a little lonely at the thought, but she's going to want my support. It wouldn't be right for me not to give her it. I'll have to apologize for being late. Might I ask what you are doing? Oh, it's you, Lila. How long have you been there? You appear to be rather tired. This is why I keep telling you that you need to stop overexerting yourself. Oh no, I'm not, I assure you. Shall we head to the market? Well, if you say so. Next day, in just a sec. So what happens the next day? The guild house, huh? Mayor Mabel? Can I ask you to go over what you want me to do one more time, just so I'm not misunderstanding? Analyze, huh? Well, as I said, I would like to investigate, exactly what relationship those two have, as well as what kind of person the gentleman in question is. So, to put it in simpler terms, you want me to check out whether they're dating and do a background check on the man, right? Is that right? Yes it is. Is there something wrong? Well, kinda. I mean, we bracers do at times do background checks on people. But that's when we suspect or know for sure they're involved in a crime. If they're not, doing so would be an invasion of their privacy, and that doesn't exactly fly with us. Oh. Obviously, if you have reason to believe the man Lila appears to be dating is involved in illegal activity, I'd be happy to help. Is that the case, though? No. On the contrary, actually, he appears to be a good, honest man. I see. There's obviously going to be the chance that's just a facade, and he's not the kind of person he appears to be. But as it stands, I don't see any grounds for the guild to make their move. That is unfortunate, but I can certainly see where you're coming from. I'm sorry for troubling you with this. I don't know what came over me. Please, forget this conversation ever happened. Forgive me for asking this, but you're all in favor of them dating, right? You're not trying to break them up or something? So why are you so concerned with finding all this out? As I think you're aware, Lila lost her mother and father during the 100 Days War. As far as I can tell, the scars that left on her heart still haven't truly healed either. And I believe this is her first foray into romantic relationships too. I'm just so worried about her getting hurt as a result of this. I'm not the slightest concerned about how noble the man's family is or how much money they have. Nothing superficial like that. All I want to know is whether he genuinely cares for her well-being and will make her happy. That's all that matters to me. I see where you're coming from. Still, at the end of the day, that doesn't give me the excuse to invade the man's privacy or meddle in their affairs. I'm sure Lila will eventually tell me about what's going on when she feels the time is right. I can ask her all my questions then. Nah, this is good stuff. What do you mean? I completely understand where you're coming from here. I'd be more than happy to accept your request. Annalise. Wait, I thought, are you sure? Wouldn't doing so violate the Bracer Code? Oh, no worries. The Bracer Code's totally open to individual interpretation, so it leaves a lot to each Bracer's personal judgment. I feel trying to follow the code to the letter and ignoring the feelings of those we're trying to serve misses the point of being a Bracer too. So I don't think it's unfair to dismiss your well-meaning intentions as trying to invade someone's privacy either. You leave all this to me. I'll get all kinds of answers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you agreeing to do this for me, really. Just know I completely understand where you're coming from earlier, so I do want to ask that you invade his privacy no more than necessary. Is that fair? Perfecto! I hope this turns out to be something that'll make her really happy. And that was the day Annalise agreed to accept the mayor's request immediately and enthusiastically, beginning her investigation. Naturally, she was very cautious not to make both Lila and her presumed partner suspicious in the process. Those two certainly did come here, yes. I remember them sitting at the table over there having a pleasant conversation with one another. I couldn't tell you what they were talking about, I'm afraid. But I do remember seeing Lila smiling while talking, which you don't see every day with her. That struck me. Really now? Do you remember anything about the man, by the way? Not in much detail, just that he was a well-groomed, seemingly pleasant young man. That's about all I can say, I'm afraid. I see. Can I ask why you want to know all this? Well, you see... Wait, it's okay. You don't need to answer. They're in love, aren't they? It all makes sense now. She did very much look like the girl in love when she was talking to him, you know. So little Lila's finally ready to begin her journey into adulthood, is she? Aw, how sweet. We don't know for sure yet. So please keep this to yourself, okay? Don't go telling any of the other customers and starting any rumors. Not to worry, the secret's safe with me. Yeah, I saw them. I remember the man escorting the maid to the front door of the mayor's mansion. I was surprised he didn't go inside with her, honestly. Whenever I take Mina home, I always do. Oh, Harry. If you ask me, you're the one behaving improperly, not the man we're talking about. I am? Ordinarily, when a gentleman escorts a lady to her home, he doesn't go inside. Really? Really. But surely the fact that I do is proof that we're that close, right? I wouldn't be assuming that if I were you. For one thing, those two seemed awfully close, even without that, didn't they? I'm not saying it's always wrong to go inside per se. If that's what you want to keep doing, you won't see me stopping you. Okay. I will then. Why does everything have to be so much work when it comes to you? Ah. Oh, I thought that was an aw. Thanks for the info anyway. Modena. I'm guessing that's the woman? You want to ask about a man who's been spending time with Lila lately? Thinking back, I did see her with a man when my husband and I went to the market. They were looking at souvenirs together, I believe. Huh, I remember it well too. I rarely see a more adoring pair in my life. They were like a pair of newlyweds. Really? I wouldn't pay much attention to anything my husband says. He has a habit of over-exaggerating. Huh, I'm not ashamed of it either. These kinds of stories are always much more interesting with a touch of dramatic flair. It was the first time I've seen the man, though. It wasn't the first time I've seen the man, though. I'm sure I met him somewhere before. But I can't for the life of me remember his name. Can you remember, dear? Don't be silly. Of course I remember. I would never forget the name of a man I've done good business with. That was young Leonard. Wait, I know that name. Leonard from the Kingfisher Inn? Oh, you know him already? Well, that puts a damper on my fun. I use that place a lot for work reasons, so even I know him by face. I can't say I know all much about him as a person, though. If you're well acquainted with him, would you tell me a bit more about him? One sec. I don't mind, but this information isn't going to come cheap. You're gonna charge me? Please, that's not funny, dear. We owe ever so much to the Bracer Guild. You can't threaten to charge a member. I won't have it. Sorry, but I can't help myself to a good joke. Let's see. Well, he's a good, honest man for starters. Several days later. I see. So the man in question is Leonard from the Kingfisher Inn. I wonder how those two came to know each other. Oh, you know Leonard already? Only by name. I can't say I've ever spoken to him in person as such. The Kingfisher Inn has really made a name for itself in recent years. It's been doing quite well financially too. As things stand, it's a good target for investment. Trino said that too. I'm no expert on that kind of stuff, though. Still, from what I can gather based on your report, the relationship is a healthy one. And you seem to think very highly of Leonard. Oh, absolutely. Even his little sister, Sophina, is super sweet. I'd say you don't have anything to worry about with them. From what I've gathered, they make for a picture-perfect married couple. I'd like to believe that's still a while off. Then again, if they really are dating, it's a reality I'll have to come to terms with sooner or later. I'm happy for her, but at the same time, I'm a little sad too. I get what you mean. Thank you very much for your report, Annalise. It sounds like she's made a fine choice. So I suppose all I can do now is wait for her to share the truth with me herself. That sounds like a good idea. Miss Maybell, it's me, Lila. Could I have a little of your time? Oh, speak of the devil. I wonder if the time has finally come. That'd be a funny coincidence, but maybe it has. And if it has, then it's just about time I made my exit. I wouldn't want to get in the way. Nonsense. I'd actually prefer if you stayed. If she does tell us what I expect her to, I don't intend to hide the truth of what I asked you to do. Oh, I see. Well, okay then. Miss Maybell? Oh, sorry, Lila. Come on in. As you wish. Oh, Miss Annalise. Please do accept my apologies. I didn't realize I was intruding. You're not. Don't mind me. I was just here to give my report of an investigation on behalf of the mayor. I see. So what brings you here, Lila? Do you have something you want to talk to me about? You could say that, yes. I have an important request I wish to make of you. Really now? What would it happen to be? Well, it concerns the Kingfisher Inn near Valeria Lake. My, we were right. Excuse me? Did you think I had no idea what was happening? I already know everything there is to know. How could you possibly... I'm sorry, I actually had Annalise here look into it for me, for one. I was worried about you. You see, you've been behaving so strangely lately. I'm sorry that I did it, but I just couldn't help myself. I see. There's no need for you to apologize, however. I didn't mean to worry you. Perhaps I should have been more open from the start. So, is Leonard being good to you? Damn. Come right to the chase, why don't you? He's a very kind man, yes. Why do you ask? That wasn't, what I was asking. Oh, you know what I mean, Lila. So is there anything else you want to say on the matter? Well, yes. If it's alright with you, I'd like to get right to discussing the date for the big day. Already? The big day? You've already started mapping it out? We have. We're hoping to keep it a secret for as long as possible in order to surprise you. Naturally, I've made sure everything fits into your schedule. Do I have your okay to begin making the necessary arrangements? Woo-wee. Is something wrong? What was that? Oh. I can see why you might have wanted to surprise me. I can. But did you really have to keep this from me until this late in the process? I mean, you've got a right to your own private life, and you don't have to share everything in that with me. I'm not saying you have to. But I can't believe you would decide something so important without consulting me even once. Do I mean that little to you? Besides, you've only been going out for about a month. Aren't wedding bells at this stage a little premature? This decision is going to impact you for the rest of your life, Lila. You understand that, right? I think you should calm down and listen to what she has to say, Mayor Maybell. I'm sure she does understand and has her own reasons for deciding. I have a horrible feeling that this is a very grave misunderstanding taking place here. You serious? Just what are we misunderstanding? The arrangements I have been making are for your next vacation. You've been so busy lately that I thought you really ought to have one, so I've been making the necessary arrangements in secret. Misunderstandings. You mentioned before that you would like to visit the famous Kingfisher Inn once, you see. So when Leonard needed to come to Bose Market to do some shopping, we decided to use this chance to meet and discuss how to go about this. I hadn't realized my actions were causing so many problems for you. Oopsie. I worry about you sometimes. Besides, I have no intention of getting married before a certain mistress of mine, which doesn't seem to be any time soon since she makes a hobby of turning down countless marriage proposals in favor of devoting herself to work. It's not a hobby. It's because I have so much work on my plate that I don't have time for marriage to be on the brain. So there's nothing between you and Leonard? Nothing at all? Everyone says you two have been getting along so well. I'll admit that he's a lovely man, and I have very positive impression of, but I've never considered him a potential partner, not once. Why? All girls your age experience romance at least once. It wouldn't be right for you to not do the same. This isn't something I intend to come out and say, but it seems you leave me with no choice. Right now, the most important thing in my life is your happiness. I will put that over anything and everything else. Ensuring it is my greatest joy, my very reason for being. Doll. That is a servant who genuinely cares. Until you decided upon a partner to supplement that happiness, I have absolutely no intention of looking to anyone but you. I do appreciate you worrying about me. If it's my happiness you want, I ask that you focus on your own happiness first and foremost. And yet, like clockwork, I see you disregarding your well-being and taking on far more work than is humanly possible. Fine, I get it. Now that we can put the whole marriage thing behind us, I will accept your offer of a vacation. So feel free to proceed with your plan. I leave arranging the schedule to you. As you wish. Then if you will permit me to excuse myself, I shall. Good day to you, Miss Annalise. Oh. I'm really sorry. It looks like my research may have been a tad incomplete. Don't worry about it. I don't think anything was wrong with your report. All of this was due to my foolishly jumping to conclusions. I can't believe I ended up giving her yet another excuse to lecture me. It's no big deal. I gotta admit though, I am jealous. Jealous? You never heard that. Anyway. Wait, what? Oh. I'm sure I'll see you around. You two look great together. Oh, Annalise. What a day. I feel almost ashamed to be this relieved over all of this. I don't know if I'll ever be able to manage without her at my side. So I have a question. What did that have to do with the 50,000 mira I had to pay in? Oh, because I just got double that.